Om Ganeshaya Nama. A very happy Ganesh Chaturthi to all of you. There are few attributes in our lives. If followed authentically, sincerely, it adds value to our lives. The first among the series, let's contemplate on gratitude, a grateful living. Gratitude is a law of nature. It's the foundation for all the other qualities we have it in our lives, like kindness, compassion, being spiritual, all of it. For all of it, one should have a grateful heart. That is a foundation stone for everything. Unhappiness, anger, and gratitude doesn't live together. It's like light and dark. When a person lives in gratitude, it is that gratitude, when it becomes an inherent quality, it is a blessing, and it brings in a lot of grace and also attract a lot of beautiful things in one's life. One leads a very fulfilled life. You might ask, those who are grateful, don't they have any difficulties in their lives? Yes, they all have difficulties in their life. Life is full of ups and downs. Life has lots of challenges, obstacles, issues. Who doesn't have? Everyone has. But when you cultivate this habit of being grateful to everything you come across, every situation which is offered, what happens is you stay in that premises and you look at that difficult situation in that perspective. What happens is then you focus on the situation rather than focus on those who create that situation or their opinions. So you'll be very kind enough to let it be and focus on the situation at hand. Being gratitude is just not an attitude, it's a prayer. When you sincerely be grateful, what happens is you'll be able to easily let go a lot of unwanted things, a lot of anger, and forgive easily. Yes, sometimes you might wonder, now I am not in that mood to forgive or forget that hurt I have had from that particular person or that particular situation or whatsoever it was, that particular loss. Yes, but I'll tell you a tip how to get out of that, how to be in perspective. Yes, we all have gone through such a traumatic situations or such a challenging situation. So what you do, you slightly turn your focus away from that. Take few deep breaths, take your focus away from that. I again repeat, take your focus away from that and just look other way, some other way where you could just take your focus again away from that and just look at other things, maybe something general. Just go and do some cleaning, just go and start having a bar of chocolate, just go and take a walk. Or if you can't do anything like that, if it's so overwhelming, just go to sleep. What happens is the intensity of that situation will definitely dissipate. This has been my experience, and it has helped me tremendously, that attitude of shifting one's focus, my focus, away from that intense situations. Because people can be rude, you could be humiliated, rejected, hurt, anything could be there, any condemnation, or maybe in a work situation you might have incurred a great loss, or any kind of ups and downs, even small things. But for some time there is a requirement to shift our focus away from that and then come back to that and look at it in perspective. you will be looking at it in a different perspective altogether, not when you don't have that intense feelings. That is tip number one. And be grateful for that situation. Many times it just happens. Like we, after sometimes, certain times we aspire to do certain things, and when it doesn't turn out the way it turns out, we expected that situation to turn out, we get very angry or frustrated. But after some time, when we do better in some other thing, what happens is when we look back, we many times feel it was better I did not get that job, or it was better I did not get into that situation or in that relationships, because sometimes things turn out that well later. So there is always a divine timing. Trust in that and be grateful for whatever situation offers. I'll tell you an example. I remember my mother-in-law. I learned one thing from her. She had a lot of arthritic problems and kind of bedridden. But when I asked her how is that she handles this, because it's been some years for her to be like that, she told me, for me it's a prasad given from God. I accept it as it is. How wonderful that was. That was something I learned from her. You know, that acceptance. When you accept situations and look them at in perspective and let go and be compassionate to people, we tend to be more grateful to our situation. And also, we can be grateful. Be grateful to the quality you have. Be grateful to the strengths you have in you. Be grateful to that mental clarity you have when you come out of such situations. Acknowledge that and be grateful. One becomes a better person, better version of yourself at every moment of your life. You know, when a person has the success, money, all kinds of things in his life, in his or her life, and do not have a grateful heart, nothing of that would ever give much peace of mind, or a bigger heart. So, being grateful is a prayer by itself, and it's also a law of nature. Many times we are grateful to people who have done something for us, right? We are grateful to people who does something or help us in certain situation. We go and thank them profusely. We always think I owe them because they have done this great help to me. Yes, but think about that situation where others are also grateful to us for the contribution we made in their lives, in certain situations. And when they appreciate us, or when they in turn thank us, or when they show their gratitude and gratefulness to in some certain ways, how wonderful we feel. It's not that we expect that they appreciate or acknowledge, but this appreciation goes in a long way in opening our hearts. We feel very happy and very positive. I'll tell you a story. It's the Aesop's fable, the Androcles, the slave and the lion, hungry lion. I think that's kind of a title. There was a slave called Androcles in the Roman Empire. His master was torturing him so much, he fled that place. He escaped because he couldn't bear the torture he was met out. And as he was escaping, running away through the woods, forests, all over the place, when he was going through a forest, he comes across a lion. Androcles freeze, looking at that lion. He didn't know, he couldn't understand whether to run or to stand there. He was so scared. But then he realized the lion was not getting up from where he was lying, and he was mourning in a very pitiable condition. And he was looking at Androcles, and he kept on mourning. He was more like a cat than a lion. Androcles felt this is an opportunity to just run away from this beast. But something in his heart said, no, I cannot leave the animal in such a state and go away. So he goes near the lion. Though he was terrified, he examines the lion and sees a thorn stuck in his paw. He picks the paw, he holds the paw of that animal and then take out the thorn from it and threw it. The lion gratefully looked at him and then started licking his wound and the blood which was there. Then he comes near Androcles and starts caressing him and then going around him and all that. So thankfully. Then Androcles just carries that animal in return and then he goes on his way. After some time, he was caught by the Roman soldiers and was taken, and because in those days it was a crime to escape from a slave escaping from a master. So Androcles was taken to the king and the king sentences him that he be thrown away in front of a hungry lion. So after a few days, it was in an open space. Androcles was sent into a space where there was a hungry lion waiting, and there were all spectators, and the king was in the gallery watching along with his courtiers. So as Androcles enters the space and stands in the center of the space and expecting a big beast coming and pouncing on him, yes, a big beast comes towards him, but that beast stops in his track and watches Androcles. Androcles was amazed why this beast is not pouncing at me. Then he realized that beast comes near him, and then he realized that this beast was the one he saved. That lion also goes around Androcles, starts licking his feet or touching, caressing him, going around him in circles. The spectators were amazed and the king was too. So the king calls Androcles and also asks the lion and the Androcles together to be brought in. Then he asks, how did this happen? Androcles narrates the story that he saved the lion and the lion was grateful to him. After hearing this, the king knew the rule was he cannot re-sentence a person again. So he sets Androcles free along with the lion, and both of them goes towards the forest. And as a free, Androcles leaves the place as a free person. See, even animals have a gratitude and a grateful heart. It's not only the prerogative of the human beings who's the most evolved consciousness. Animals do have, like for example, we all know how a dog is like the most loyal, the most grateful companion a human being can ever have. Many of us know that. So gratitude is such a divine quality to be cultivated. Now, how to cultivate gratitude? I told you one tip. Whenever you are facing a very difficult situation, a situation is too intense to bear, too overwhelming. Remember this. Just take few deep breaths and shift your focus from there and go do something else in general. Maybe you can wash your clothes, wash some utensils, go to sleep, have a bar of chocolate. Do anything. Just delete, just leave that intense feeling and then focus on that intense feeling. Then, second thing is, you can cultivate gratitude by remembering. For example, you can be grateful to your computer. You can be grateful to the vehicle you have, like a car. For me, whenever I've been driving the car for maybe the past 22 years now, self-driving. But whenever, for me, it is not a luxury. For me, having a car, I'm very prayerful about that. I really love it because it saves a lot of my time. It takes me wherever I want to go. It helps me in a lot of things. Otherwise, I'd be running around, going from place to place by walk or by imagined by uh, bus or autos or so many things. So these things, this kind of feeling, when you associate with such a feeling, what happens is you be grateful to that thing which you're having it in your hand, with that blessing as a blessing. For example, if you're a computer, you need not go to a cyber cafe. If you have money, you can buy few things. So having money, be grateful for that abundance. How do we get the money? I have seen people, we many times take things for granted. We are not grateful to our job or the work or the business we are in, especially in the jobs. I see people just, they come and they go, kind of. There are many people like that. So being grateful to the job or the work or the skill we have, which gives us respect, which gives us money, which gives us comfort. And when you associate that thing, that feeling to those things which we have, I tell you, you can never be ungrateful. Gratitude will automatically come to you. So, being grateful is an achievable quality, that is in an authentic way, not in a shallow way. Living in gratitude, it's easy to do when you follow these. In our lives, we always see situations, like in my life, many times I feel I should take a long walk and go off somewhere, not to come back again. Many of us face such situations, but then I really think about those things I have done, those obstacles I have crossed, those mountainous tasks I have done, and wherever I'm trying to reach or reached, whatever I have done so far in my eventful life, then I think I'm very grateful for my body, for my strengths, for my courage. So we can be grateful like that. How many of us really thank our legs and our hands? The hands which feeds, by which we eat, are we thankful to that? Have we hugged ourselves? Have we ever hugged ourselves and said thank you so much for helping me? I mean, imagine when we have these organs, how much they carry us, our legs, how many miles and miles, and where all that legs must have carried us. Have you been ever thanked our legs in some way? So that is living in gratitude. Being thankful for everything and anything in life. Thank our parents or our companions who are there to ask how we are. That is gratitude. Thank the home, the safe home we have, where we can come and rest. That is being in gratitude. Guys, being in gratitude, let's cultivate that habit of being grateful in every situation, on all situations, which will benefit us to be kind and compassionate and really spiritual. And shall we do a small meditation, affirmation on gratitude? And these affirmations which we will be talking in this meditation, it's a 5 minutes, I want your time of 5 minutes. And when you do these affirmations, repeat it 3 times along with me, after closing your eyes with deep breath. And then for 21 days, follow these affirmations. I guarantee you, being grateful, living a grateful life will be a lifestyle for you. Just automatically it will come. And you'll be very considerate towards everyone, very kind to every situation and anybody, and to yourself also. Shall we do this small meditation, a 5 minutes meditation on gratitude? And follow these affirmations for 21 days. Okay, close your eyes. Deep breathe, inhale, and exhale. Along with that, all the anger, all that frustrations, all that lack, let it go. Inhale and exhale. Deep breathe, inhale and exhale. let's take a powerful affirmations. And as we inhale and repeat within your mind these affirmations, I'm grateful for all the blessings in my life. Inhale. I'm grateful for all the affirmations in my life. Deep breath, inhale. I'm grateful for all the affirmations in my life. I'm grateful for all the people who came in my life and all who keep coming in my life. Exhale. Inhale, repeat. I'm grateful to all the people who came in my life and all those who keep coming in my life. Inhale, repeat. I'm grateful to all the people who come in my life and all those who will keep coming in my life. Exhale. Repeat within your mind. Inhale. I am grateful for the food and for the water I have every day by grace. Inhale. I am grateful for the food I have and the water by grace every day. Inhale. I am grateful for the food I have and the water I am blessed with in a day. Inhale. I am thankful to all my relationships and friendships. Release. I am thankful for all my relationships and my friendships. Inhale. I am thankful to all those who have hurt me or ridiculed me or rejected me, for they have taught me how to be a better person. Inhale. I am grateful to all those who have hurt me, ridiculed or rejected me, for they have taught me how to be a better person. Inhale. I thank all those who have hurt me, ridiculed me and been rude with me, for they have taught me how to be a better person. Inhale. I thank my work, my job, my business, or whatever work I am doing or performing, my skills, for they give me respect, money, abundance, and comforts. Inhale. Deep breathe. I am grateful for the work, the job, the skills, the business I have with me, for it provides me respect, comfort, money, and abundance. Inhale. I am grateful for my job, my work, my business, for all that I have, which gives me respect, comfort, money, and abundance. I am grateful to my parents, to my relationships, my spouse, my children, for all the companions, whomsoever is with me, who cares for me. I am grateful for the relationships and for those who care for me. Inhale. I am grateful for the relationship and for those who care for me. I am grateful for the safe home which I have. Inhale. I am grateful for the safe home which I have. Inhale. I am grateful for the safe home which I have. Inhale. I am grateful for this body of mine which helps me and which carries me through my day. I am grateful to my body which helps me and carries me through my day. Inhale. I'm thankful to my body, which helps me and carries me through my day. I'm grateful for all the blessings I have in my life. I'm grateful to all the blessings I have in my life. I'm grateful to all the blessings I have in my life. Rub your palms, keep it over your eyes, and then slowly come back. How are you feeling, guys? I really felt very good, and I really felt grateful for this opportunity of having this meditation along with you all. Please enjoy. Give me your feedbacks, your comments, and also subscribe for this channel so that I give more of such contents in future. Thank you so much, and look forward. Let's see in the next segment with the and I'll come to you with a different attribute to contemplate upon. Thank you.